Hey you gorgeous people, today I'm gonna show you how to prepare this spicy and masaledar Paneer Tikka Masala, which is full of aromatic flavors and spices in it. So for this we are going to prepare the dry Paneer Tikka first, that too without any kind of tandoor or oven. We'll be preparing over the flame and then we'll be cooking in mouth-watering gravy. So let's get on to the recipe. So to prepare this masaledar Paneer Tikka Masala, here I have taken around 250 grams of paneer which I have cut into medium sized pieces just like this. And I have also taken some cubes of onion and capsicum. So here I have taken one big capsicum and one big onion which I have cut into cubes just like this. So now we have to marinate these. So for this, in a large mixing bowl, I am going to take 1 cup of thick yogurt, for which I have taken the normal yogurt and put it in a muslin cloth and just remove the excess water out of it, and this way you will get this thick yogurt. And this is simple plain yogurt or curd which is prepared at home. To this hung yogurt, I am going to add 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste, 1/4 teaspoon of carom seeds. This is also known as ajwain in Hindi. Next, I am going to add half a teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala, half a teaspoon of chaat masala, half a teaspoon of salt or as per your taste, and also I am using juice of half a lemon, and if you want you can also use some dried mango powder here. Next I am going to add 1 teaspoon of kasoori methi, that is dried fenugreek leaves, which I am going to crush slightly with the help of my hands. This will help in giving nice flavor to the tikkas just like the ones you get in the restaurants. Also I am adding 1 tablespoon of gramflour or besan. So I had roasted this gramflour or besan just for about 2 to 3 minutes over low to medium flame in a pan. Do not use the raw besan over here. Lastly, I am going to add some fresh coriander and mix everything really well to make a thick and smooth marinade out of it. So keep mixing it for a while and you can see this smooth and thick flavorful marination is ready. Now I am going to add 2 teaspoons of oil into it and mix that as well. So guys, here I want to give you one very important tip. Make sure your curd or the yogurt is very thick. That means it should be hung yogurt, or you can also use Greek style yogurt. Basically your curd or yogurt should be very thick. Then only it will tend to get stick to the paneer pieces. Otherwise, if you will not use thick curd, your marination will split apart from the paneer pieces while cooking. So now to this smooth marination, I am going to add all the paneer pieces along with the onion and capsicum cubes in it. Now mix all the things really well, gently toss it with the help of spatula so that they don't break. Make sure all the pieces are nicely coated with the marination and let it rest for about 30 minutes. So this is how it looks. So while it is resting, let's start preparing our gravy. So to prepare gravy, in a pan or wok, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Once it is heated, I am going to add 2 to 3 green cardamoms, a piece of cinnamon stick, 4 to 5 cloves, and a teaspoon of coriander seeds which I have slightly crushed. This will help in enhancing the flavor of the gravy a lot. Next I am adding a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and as soon as the cumin seeds starts to splutter, I am going to add 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste and cook all these spices for about 30 to 40 seconds. Next, here I am adding puree of fried onions. So for this I had taken 3 to 4 medium sized onions which I had shallow fried in some oil, normally how you do for making any gravy, and once that becomes brown, then I have blended it in a mixie. So this is around half a cup of onion puree. Mix that as well and cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. If you want, you can also use some raw onions puree also. It's not required to use the fried onions only, but this will help in enhancing the flavor and richness of the Paneer Tikka Masala, and as it is we have put in so much efforts, so why not use fried onions puree. So let the onions cook just for about 2 minutes. Do not overcook it because as it is they are already fried. Turn the flame on low to medium here, and now I am going to add some salt, half a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and fry all the spices really well with the onions. This will help in enhancing the color of the gravy. So keep cooking it just for about 2 minutes, and if you feel that your masalas is getting burnt at the bottom of the pan, then you can use a very little water at this point of time and again mix it. So after adding water, cook it for another 2 to 3 more minutes. So after 2 to 3 minutes, you can see it's nicely boiled and it's also reduced. You can see the lovely masala and most of the water is dried out. So at this stage I am going to add in the tomato puree. So for this I had taken 4 tomatoes, that is large tomatoes, and I have simply blended in a mixie. Mix that as well with the onions and let it cook on high flame for about 2 to 3 minutes. And after 2 to 3 minutes I am going to cover it with the lid and let it cook over low flame for about 7 to 8 minutes, or until the tomatoes are cooked through, reduced and have left some oil from the sides. So while the gravy is cooking, let's start preparing our paneer tikkas. So it's been almost 20 minutes now. You can see the paneer is well marinated. I'll show you. They are nicely coated with the marinade. And if you want to give this paneer tikka more smoky flavor, then you can just add a charcoal and put some ghee over it, just like the way I have done in one of my video of tandoori momos. I'll give you the link of the tandoori momos in the description box below. You can check it out. So now we can shallow fry these. So here I have taken this non-stick pan to which I am going to add little oil. You can also use butter instead for a richer flavor. And now what I am going to do, I am going to put all the paneer pieces, the onion pieces and the capsicum pieces at random over this pan, and then let it cook on one side for about 2 minutes, and then I am going to flip it onto the other side when it starts to get color on one side. So keep cooking it as required, flipping the sides as required. So you can see how I am doing. Keep changing the sides of the paneer pieces, onions and capsicum. Do not turn it very dark. So keep cooking it for some more time until all the pieces of onion, capsicum and paneer gets good golden brown color on them. And if you want, you can follow the same procedure and put the paneer pieces, onion and capsicum onto a stick and use your oven or tandoor for that. And if you want, you can follow that recipe in one of my video. I'll link that video for you in the description box below. But today I am not using any skewers or stick as it is because I am going to put these paneer pieces onto the gravy, so I don't need any stick for this. So now you can see they have got beautiful charred marks, that is good golden brown marks on all of them. So now these are ready. I am going to remove them onto a plate. You can see this paneer tikka, dry paneer tikka over the flame is ready, and they have got nice coating on them. They look so colorful, tempting and juicy that I want to enjoy as it is. So I would like to taste one here only. It's come out really yum. So set this aside and let's check the gravy. So now remove the lid and check. You can see the tomatoes puree have nicely reduced from its original quantity. It has fully cooked and also has left some oil from the sides, which means the masalas have nicely cooked. To this I am going to add half a teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of kasoori methi, that is dried fenugreek leaves, and mix it well. Next, here I am using 3 to 4 tablespoons of fresh cream for richness, but if you want, you can also use some fresh curd instead. Mix it really well with the gravy, and cream will help in giving nice richness and texture to the gravy along with the flavor. And if you want, you can adjust the quantity of water and salt at this point of time as per your taste. So now you can see this thick and smooth gravy is ready. Now comes the chance of the hero of the recipe. So now we are going to add all the pieces into this gravy. So add in all the paneer pieces along with the onions and capsicums and give it a good mix until they are nicely coated with all the gravy we just prepared, and let it soak all the spices and flavors of the gravy. So let it cook for just about 1 to 2 more minutes. Do not overcook it because all the things are already cooked. Your paneer will turn very hard and rubbery if you overcook it. Just mix it just for about 1 to 2 minutes as I said, and then it is ready to be served. Lastly, I am going to add some fresh coriander leaves and again mix. And then immediately switch off the flame. So it's ready to be served. You can see this thick and rich texture gravy. It's perfect paneer tikka masala is ready, just like the one you get at the restaurants. You can enjoy this with some garlic naans, with some tandoori roti or some jeera rice on the side. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if yes, do like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such easy Indian recipes. I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye bye.